Okay, so this one, what we were looking for here, we're looking for one that adds to give us 12, right? Add to get 12. 1 times 1 is 1, 4 times 9 is 36. That doesn't do it. Okay. 1 times 9 is 9, 4 times 9 is 4. Does that add to give you 12?
13.
No. Okay. 1 times 3, 3. 4 times 3,
12.
that doesn't add to give you 12.
15.
Okay, let's do the 2's then. 2, we'll do 1 times 9 and 9 times 1. And we'll do 3 times 3. Why don't we do the 3 times 3? That looks good, doesn't it? 6 and 6.
12.
Okay, so this is it. We don't even have to do the other side. So we know we're going to have a 2 times 2 and a 3 times 3. Okay, I'm going to erase some of this up here so we can do our factoring up there. Okay, so we have our 5 is there still. The 4 will be 2 times 2. The 9 will be 3 times 3. We need a positive or negative 12. So they both need to be positive. So can we go a little farther on that? They don't have anything in common, but we can rewrite it where, because this is the same as this, we can rewrite it as 5 times 3x plus 2 squared, because these are the same. Okay? You don't have to, but it can be done that way. This would be also have been correct, leaving it out like that. Okay, the next problem, number 14, 3x to the 4th minus 48. Okay, there's not a difference of squares because 48 is not a perfect square, is it? Okay, so what do they have in common then?
12. 3.
12, 3. Yeah, they both have a 3. There's not x's in both of them. So we'll factor that out. We'll have x to the 4th minus 3 times what is 48?
12.
How about 16?
16.
Yeah. Okay. Now is that as far as we can go, or can we factor this one out here? We could factor it. It's a difference of squares, right? Okay, we'll leave the 3 out here. X to the 4th would be x squared times x squared, right? 16 is 4 times 4. And what are we going to do for the signs?
Plus or minus.
Plus and minus. Can we factor either one of these out? This one or this one? Is either one a difference of squares? Or have anything in common? We have a difference of squares right there. So we're going to be able to factor it out again. X squared is x times x. 4 will be 2 times 2. What will we do for the signs? Plus and minus. Will either one of those factor any farther? They don't have anything in common. They're not a difference of squares. Don't forget to bring down your other factors as part of your answer. So that's a really long one. And there's nothing the same where we can make it a squared or anything like that either. Okay, number 15. 49x squared minus 84x plus 36. Okay, there's not an x in common. Is there a number they have in common? 49 can only be 7 times 7, right? The others, 84 would divide by 7, but 36 won't. So they don't have any numbers in common. Okay, let's try, because we know this is perfect, like 7 times 7, and this is 6 times 6. Let's try that one first as a factor before we do all the 1 times 36, 2 times, all those things. Let's see if it's going to be one of those where we could just have the same thing on both of them. The 7, 7, and then the 6 and 6. What is 6 times 7? 42. And this other one will be the same, 42. They need to add to give you 84.
Yeah.
That's perfect. What about the sign? The sign needs to be negative. They're both going to be negatives because you'll need negative 42 plus a negative 42. So we're going to have negative and negative. They're exactly the same thing, so we can rewrite it with a squared, right? So we'll get rid of this writing down here. We'll write it 7x minus 6 squared. Okay, number 16. I'm going to have to go to a new page. Number 16. 5x squared minus 26x plus 5. Is there anything we could factor out first? Will 5 factor out of the middle? No. And x, no. Okay, so we're not going to be able to factor 5 or an x out. Okay, let's, we know that 5 can only be 1 times 5. So let's go ahead and put either the last terms or the first ones. The 1 and the 5. Okay, if we put a 5x here and a 1x here, we're going to have a middle term of 5 and a last term of 5. Is that going to add to give us 26? No. No. Okay, let's get rid of that one then. We don't want the 1 on the first. We'll put the 5 here next time. We'll put the 5 first and the 1 second. This will give us a 25 and a 1. Does that add to give us 26? Good. Okay, we need negative 26, so we need negative 25 and negative 1. So we need them both to be negative. Okay, how can we simplify our answer? Or is that as far as we can go? Are they the same? They're not the same, right? Instead of a 1, we could write x, but pretty much that's as simple as you can get. You're going to have 5x minus 1 and x minus 5. Okay. Number 17. X to the 4th plus 2x to the 3rd power minus 3x minus 6. There's 4 terms, so what do you think it's going to take to do the factoring? With 4 terms? Normally you group them. Are they going to group? Does it look like the first 2 and second 2 have things in common? Is there something in common here?
2x. Oh,
The x to the 3rd, right? Is the second 2 going to have something in common?
3.
The 3, yes.